Previously on Nina Does the Most, we talked about some lessons I learned in the adult industry. But that actually got me to realize some things. Wait a second, men do listen to me. It just has to be in the right delivery. So here are some of the comments I received from men on the last video that were so freaking positive and supportive. Thank you guys. So now here's my gift to you. We did a beauty series for the girls, but it's time for you guys. Don't click out because I know you. I don't need to be pretty. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you perform better. And guess what? That leads to more money, hotter girls, and other stuff. But before we get into this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down here. Thank you very much. It's free. And yes, it pushes my video out to more men who may need this advice. Did you do it? Let's get into it. First things first, I made a Pinterest board. This was originally for my ex-boyfriend from 10 years ago, child. He is probably still struggling because the issue is, why would you ask me for help and then not take the help? Then don't even ask me. Bruh. I think what it came down to with him, if you're watching this, you know who you are. I just don't think he believed in himself. He had low self-esteem, but he didn't see what I saw in him. A lot of y'all don't see in yourselves what other people could see. So today we're gonna bring forth that potential. Grooming. People in the comments are saying that y'all's breath stinks. How often are we flossing? I know it's not very fun, but in my mind, I think about it as like my teeth have opened so many doors for me. If your smile is effed up, please fix it. Do what you need to do. We're grown-ups. Why are you walking around with a chipped tooth? Grow up. Go to the orthodontist, go to the dentist, fix your smile because that is the first impression that you're going to have on someone. They also say scrape the tongue and that will help with the breath. They're going in on men's breath in the comments right now on TikTok, y'all. Get you a tongue scraper. I'll go ahead and link it right below right now. Click it, add it to your cart. You're welcome. And the thing is too, is you don't need veneers. If you have the budget and you like that look, you can do the veneer whole mouth. But if you just have healthy teeth, that is enough to get you 90% of the way through life. You know, just nice, healthy, straight, natural teeth is good enough. But I think a lot of times men underestimate how superficial human beings are. And that's why we've been given 5 senses. This is why, so we can smell. Does he smell good or does he smell like trash? Does his breath stink? Does he look good or does he look unsafe? Humans are superficial because it is a survival mechanism. We are meant to judge others in order to survive. The sooner people realize, oh my God, my look plays into the way people treat me and my advantages in life, and even the way I feel, the sooner you can get further. We cannot move on to clothes if we have not talked about nails, because I cannot tell you how many times I have had a guy come and talk to me and his nails were dirty, or he had like one long pinky nail. Clip all your nails the same length. That it gives somebody's uncle, and stay away from me with that long nail. It's okay to go to the nail salon and don't put the clear coat on. Now, this is a controversial take. It's a hot take. Some guys really like the clear nail polish or like a nude color. I actually don't do that. I prefer for men to just have their nails buffed. You don't need to be more high maintenance than me. Take that off. Take that off. Take that off. And don't you dare put no colored nail polish on. I'm saying it for everybody because listen, it's gotten out of hand. When you have nail polish on, you become more high maintenance. And I feel like no man wants to intentionally be high maintenance. Like, oh, I chipped my nail, I gotta go get my nails done. No, you need to be outside chopping trees and building houses. That's what you need to be doing. And you know what makes you want to do that? Testosterone, not nail polish. So what are some things that will increase your testosterone? Let's get into it. Your diet and your exercise. Now imagine you have, and we talked about this in my TikTok video because I love a good cardigan on a man, but a cardigan on a nicely toned man fits completely different than a cardigan on a dad bod. You feel me? Think of what could be. You need to be thinking big. You're thinking small right now. And that's the thing, you could really lose weight in a short amount of time, because abs are built in the kitchen, not the gym. So you don't even need a gym membership. You could jog every now and again. You could do some calisthenics at home, but none of this stuff is expensive. You just need to think outside the box. So if you have a big budget, fine, go to Equinox, meet all the hotties, do that. But if your budget is negative $80, you need to stay at home and start doing some calisthenics right now. You need to go outside to that tree and start doing pull-ups on the tree, on a swing set at the park. Immediately. Now I'm gonna go a little softer on you. Yes, the physique matters, but I've dated men who've been on steroids and they've been into that whole buff fitness look, and it affects your performance in the bedroom. No matter how big and buff muscles you have, if you cannot please a woman or even yourself, it's not worth it. So keep the muscle tone and definition at a healthy level. So at the gym this morning, my personal trainer, who is very hot, by the way, he has the perfect BMI, if you ask me, because he just looks like, yeah, I eat chicken and broccoli. That's what he looks like. You can tell. And you know, he said to me, he was like, what's your diet like? I said, oh, I'm pescatarian. He said, so when's the last time you ate meat? I said, it's been 11 years, only fish. He said, okay. So in order for you to keep a nice, yes, he said this. I didn't even ask, but that's how you know I think he's into me. I would drop the pennies for this guy, though. That's the point. Like, he gets the pennies. Anyway, he said you need to be eating probably twice as much protein and twice as much fiber. The fiber will keep your belly fat down, and the protein will keep your muscle mass up. I've created a Pinterest board for everybody in here. If you want to go in the description bar, it is linked. It's called Stylish Men. And you can feel free to use this as a home base if you need help with grooming or just like a starting inspiration. Here are some of the most promising looks that I have pinned based on ethnicity. So we have the variation for the black men. Take note of the hairstyle. So if you don't have a lot of hair, this is what I need you to go with up here. If you have hair, I need you to do this. Now also look at the facial hair, because you can go with only a goatee and keep it clean. But the thing is, here's the secret. If you have acne, you need to just keep your beard grown out, because I don't want to see all of that. Cover it. That's what it's like. Beard is like makeup for men. But if you have nice clear skin, go ahead and show us. Give us a goatee, give us a little lineup action, show off the skin, because that actually is a signal to humans. Oh, this person's attractive. If you didn't know, now you know. Clear skin is a biological signal of attractiveness. For everybody else in between, we have the white men and we have all the racially ambiguous guys, Hispanic, Asian, anybody else. We're gonna need you guys to go for this look. Either of these looks. Actually, I'm gonna flash a couple of looks right now, and I'm just gonna scroll past so you guys can see all the variations. I can't believe I'm saying this, but just for the record, you need to shower every day. And you also need to wash every crevice, every orifice of your body every day. We have a few other details. TikTok live audience is telling me that you need to wear a cologne. I dated a guy who didn't like wearing cologne, and guess what? He was also very musty. This is the same guy who took a lot of steroids and couldn't perform in the bedroom. Don't be that guy. I've also put together a list of top 10 fragrances in my Stylish Men Pinterest board. If y'all want to see them, I'll flash a few in the affiliates. And with enough thumbs up, I might even just go to Sephora or Neiman Marcus and do a reactions video, because I just think if we were to smell it and react, that would help sell. Okay, that's what I need to be wearing. The doctor. We already talked about the dentist. You need to be going to the dentist. I'm not even going to tell you twice a year. Minimum once a year. If you're not flossing, you do need to go twice a year. But you need to be flossing. Grow up. Other doctors that men think are just for women, like med spas, dermatologists. We go and see a gynecologist, but there's a doctor for you guys down there too. So please go and see your doctors. There's no reason as a man why you should be struggling with acne. And that's really crazy too, because you don't even have periods. It's not like you're, in your luteal phase. So why you have acne? Exactly. Any man that has acne, do not be ashamed. Go to the dermatologist, or you can watch this video that I'm putting up in this info card for you right now. It's that time to get into clothing. I've been waiting on this moment. There are so many men without style, and that affects everything. I feel bad for men when you can tell they're not confident about the way they're presenting themselves. That makes me sad, because I know how frustrating it is to not feel your best. I'm 32, and I just now this year feel my best. It took a lot of grooming and just finding myself and trying new things and listening to my intuition, because there were so many people, even last year when I got my cheek fat removed in Thailand, so many people were like, no, it's gonna make you look older, don't do it. It actually made me look way younger and way more attractive. That baby fat in my face was sagging my face down. Now it looks more lifted. I look awake. Do what's best for you, and don't be afraid to splurge and invest in yourself if you have the budget to. With that being said, if you have any holes in your underwear, holes in your socks, get rid of all of them. You deserve so much more than to be walking around in tattered clothes. You deserve more than that. If nobody has told you, you're worthy. You're worthy of wearing the best underwear. You're worthy of having the best satins rubbed up against your genitals. You're worthy of having the nicest socks on your toes. You're worthy of getting the best of the best, even at whatever price range you're at. If you can only afford $20 for new underwear, babe, you're worthy of the Hanes 100% organic cotton. Women seem to have that part on lock. We're so comfortable with splurging on ourselves because we have a high self-worth. But now it's time for men to realize you are worth it too. If you have a low-end budget, H&M, Zara, guys in the comments with mad style, give us more. Help the other guys out. H&M is always just good, solid though. If your budget is a little bit higher, I would say, it really also depends on your demographic and the look that you're trying to give. But now I'm gonna put up some Pinterest inspiration. See how all of these looks are slacks, corduroy pants, khakis, and then like a nice fitting shirt. There's a formula to look good and be able to get in any room as a man. Whereas with women is different. We have to put on a dress, heels, makeup. With you guys, as long as you have good quality clothing that is ironed and clean and fits you well, you can navigate through whatever rooms you want. So just don't have stained, wrinkly clothes, not too tight, not too loose, not too long, not too short, and you'll be okay. Now pair that a nice little fitting cardigan on your pec muscles that are shining and toned up with a little bit of this action going on. Babe, the girls are throwing their bras at you. The people in the comments have also said Nordstrom Rack is a good alternative if you're on a budget for men. Here's a couple of shoes that you need in your closet, and these will get you through every occasion. 1, the slide. This is gonna get you through going out to take the trash out, Target, post office. Next, we're gonna elevate it. The white Air Force One. This is what you're gonna wear when you wanna be swagged out but still casual. The moment it gets dirty, we swap those out for a new white pair. The low-rise ones, not the high-rise ones. You don't wanna be looking like you came from 2001. Step this up a little bit more, boating shoes. Now I know what you're thinking, black men. Oh, that's for white people. No, it's for affluent people. Black people also wear boating shoes. These are perfect for summer days with shorts. That's what those are for. That's what your casual shorts shoes. Next, we're gonna go over 2 shoes. Now this is the fork in the road because we can go quirky or we can go classic, but both of them are what you wear with a tux or a suit going out event. The loafer. We love a loafer. And then we have, I don't know what this boot is called, but this boot, it gives a little more popper. It gives I'm rich, but you don't know that. It gives Penn Badgley. It gives Gossip Girl. It gives New York City. And then the loafers give Miami. Somebody in the comments said Express is often 60% off. But honestly, again, if you have a nice body, you could put on a Hanes t-shirt and it's gonna look amazing. I could really talk about what I like to see and smell and taste and touch on men all day long. If you made it to this part in the video, do you like the styles of shoes, grooming, clothes that I picked out? Would you try these looks? Based on these answers, let me know where I need to go in the next video. So I'll see you guys later, Gators. Love you, and men, just know you are worth it.